Boom, boom, boom. Light it up. Bam. Hello. Yizzo. When the Goonies strike. Yo. L Bugs. DJ Academics call him Frederick. He said, Frederick is a victim. What's going on, people? Good afternoon. Shout out to the Goonies. He said, y'all got to get up off my dog, Freddie Gibbs. DJ Academics call him Frederick. This guy, Jim Jones, is walking on thin ice. I don't know about that. I do know this. If you ever get confronted by Jim Jones, like Freddie Gibbs allegedly did, and you don't swing on him, it's gonna escalate. If you don't swing on him, if you don't check him right away, it's gonna escalate. It's gonna escalate. You gotta do that with any nigga from the East Coast. If a nigga from the East Coast approach you asking you something, it's probably good to just swing. Just swing on him. He said Ack finna have a field day with him. He already got him. Make sure you on Twitter. He went crazy. DJ Academics went crazy. He said right away, yeah, you don't want a nigga to get bold on you. He said, I want Jim Jones to run in a clout chase or whack 100. Oh, another thing. Jim known for having real niggas around him. He's known for having real niggas around him. He said, Jim gonna get clapped. He said, Jim ain't do that with True Life. He might not have, he probably didn't have his dribble right back then and shit. I'm just saying, what I know about the Goonies, and Jim ain't no sucker. But I don't know why people think he's a sucker, but what I know about them is the Goonies normally have fresh meat. What I mean by fresh meat, they normally got somebody recently paroled. They normally got somebody. He said, Cam said Jim was good at recruiting tough guys. You funny. He normally got somebody with him fresh out on parole. Straight up. The Goonies, they sometimes they rotate and shit like that. But yeah, he's known for having some big jail niggas with him. Oh man. He said that's why he had mail murder for THRU. Taking the L don't mean soft, just somebody had your number. I seen a tweet on Twitter from some years ago, maybe 2 years ago, and Freddie Gibbs said something about fake gangbanging. That's what got him approached. Fake gangbanging. He said something about fake gangbanging and throwing up fake gang signs like Jim Jones, and he said Jim name. He said like Jim Jones and blase, blase, blase. See, I'm a real vice lord. Da 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 da. He said I still bangs with Gibbs. He cool. I do too. He might have to get down. Get down. He might have to get down though. He might have to get down. I had an encounter with Jim Jones in the Goonies. I don't know how far you guys is media, internet. I don't know how much you're aware of my career, but early in my career, I had a high-profile incident with Jim Jones in the Goonies. He told the Goonies to take my camera one time and shit. I said, no, y'all can't get this camera. Y'all can't get this camera. I said, I'll race to appease them. I said, I'll race what I just filmed in there of him, but y'all can't get this tape. I know he sent y'all to get this tape, but I can't get y'all the tape. Can't get y'all the tape. He said, yeah, I remember. Oh, man. The Goonies got a hell of a swarm game. They swarm like a motherfucker. Niggas came up off elevators. The room just filled real fast. The room filled real fast. He said Jim never claimed Vice Lord. He had Vamp Life clothing. Freddie got what he was asking for. Yeah, that sign that Jim was doing like this or something like that. I don't know. This isn't a gang sign. I'm just demonstrating. It was for Vampire Life. Yeah. Yeah, the room filled up real fast. Um, I met Dame Dash that day. Dame Dash is there. I think Sin City was there. Sin City will tell you. He said what they do. They did nothing. They swarmed me like he told them to. He told him take his tape. Told a guy named Handsome, take his tape. The guys that he sent to accost me, they struck me as being street guys, probably ex-cons. Um, Whatever the case, they were easy to communicate with. They were basically like, man, dude, tripping. My situation, they kind of was like, he tripping. He pissed about Max B right now, but we not about to come jump on you about this camera because he told us to jump on you. You're black. That's what I got from them, man. We not about to jump on this nigga. This nigga black, man. You know what I'm saying? But the situation with Freddie Gibbs, the way it was described, um, they said that Jim had some work. I'm kicking you out my chat room. I ain't like your joke, fam. You getting out. Bye, cornball. I'm gonna be known for this. I'm gonna be known for this. I'm gonna be known for kicking niggas out my chat room. Niggas gonna know. The word gonna spread, man. Don't go in there fucking around with him unless you want to be kicked out. He gonna kick you out for little or nothing. Yes, I'm kicking niggas out for little or nothing. I don't want to hear no bullshit. But anyway, yeah, the Goonies, they was like, man, they was like, man, this nigga black, man. Like I wasn't even interviewing Jim. I was interviewing No from Baltimore. And Jim happened to be there when the question was posed by Max B. He got upset. But like I said, they didn't do anything to me. They wasn't trying to do anything to me. He told them to do something. They didn't listen to him. We sorted out what I needed to sort out. They let me go about my business. But I've seen the Goonies before. I've seen Jim Jones Goonies up close. And they're normally some big niggas. They're normally some big weightlifting niggas. I believe he probably work out with him. Oh, that's another thing. They said Jim Pitbull shook. He put the Pitbull shake on Gibbs. They said he put the Pitbull shake on Gibbs. Then now y'all know why niggas is in the gym. Now you know why niggas is in the gym. So if you have to get into a fisticuff, you can Pitbull shake you a nigga. You can see if he's still about that, what he said. He said, no, the dude that sounds like Hov. Yeah, I interviewed him before. I hope that fight was just a fight and they move on. Next fight, I hope they get paid for it. Gibbs can't beat Jim. Jim Husky, man. Jim got his weight up, man. And not only that, they say the nigga like to fight. They say he like to fight. That's why he's always in some fucking fights. Like, his attitude doesn't change. His demeanor doesn't change. Whoop my ass. He one of them niggas. Whoop my motherfucking ass. He's like one of them niggas, man. You got to whoop my ass. He said he might have to lawyer up now. If something happened between two rappers, if a rapper presses charges on the other rapper, he's finished. He's finished. He's finished. My man said, Capo big as fuck, pause. Every time I see Jim, he's humbled. I just went through the humble lesson with my mom. I just had to break it down to her, and she wasn't trying to buy it, no matter what the definition said. She wasn't trying to buy my lesson about humble. You know why? Because if she, at 73 years old, if she embraced my lesson about humble, that will just destroy all of her theology for over the course of her 70-year lifespan. If she accept my theory about the word humble that will totally destroy all of her, um, the things that she read in books, the religious shit, the religious shit. She tried to twist humble and try to add modest, and no, you can't do that. We're not talking about modest. We're talking about the word humble. Boom. He said, where's that energy when Jungle stepped to him at the polo grounds? That wasn't Jungle. It was Freddie Gibbs. It wasn't Jungle. It was Freddie Gibbs. They said they whooped. They didn't just whoop Gibbs. They whooped his security. I'm pretty sure the security fired. I'm pretty sure the security fired. Yeah, they said they knocked the security down and put feet on him. He put feet on him. He said Gibbs from Chicago. No, he's from Gary, Indiana. I actually talked to a few guys that grew up with him. Now here come all of the Dipset slander. Didn't Dipset get kidnapped in London? That had nothing to do with Jim Jones. My man said no one's thinking about True Life in 2022. As a matter of fact, most people say True Life's rap career was based on Jim Jones. He never had anything else relevant going on besides his situation with Prodigy and Jim Jones. That's it. Just, hey, I just report the news. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Good afternoon. Make sure y'all following me on Twitter at Gully TV World _ He said he bullied Jim is the point. When you see a nigga and the nigga got 30 niggas with him and they got guns and shit like that, that's not bullying anybody. That's you got a bunch of niggas with you and shit. I don't got True Life doing that to Jim on the up and up. I don't. I don't got him doing that to him on the up and up. For real. Niggas don't get points for that either, man. Niggas be approaching a nigga talking about we. Yeah, man, you know not to fuck with us. And us? The fuck is you talking? You got somebody standing behind you or something? The fuck is going on here? He said, why didn't Freddie show those hands? They said that they was talking. If they was talking, that only gonna make somebody like Jim smell blood. It's only gonna, if they was going back and forth with words, it's only gonna make a guy like Jim smell blood. And the niggas around him, the niggas that be around him, they dying to throw a punch. They dying to throw a punch, man. They might can go shopping or something. He said Jim ran at the park. That's false. That's not true. That's not true. I don't know why people been trying to paint a bitch ass nigga narrative on this nigga for years. He the only one that was fighting in Rucker Park. He was fighting all them Junior Mafia niggas by himself. Peace, Gully. I respect the dribble. And my moms used to say, humble is being less of yourself. Pretty much. You can go look up the definition if you don't believe me. Boom, boom, boom. He said Cam ran too. The nigga that Jim had an issue with was, damn, what's homeboy name from Junior Mafia? They said they never got along. The same one that opened fire on the, what's homeboy name? He's a Crip. He opened fire on the murder unit. Biggie's homeboy. They had an issue. He said that in his eyes, Jim is real. That's what it is. C Gutter. Pardon me, Gutter. He said the worst footage is that Puerto Rican massacre that happened 5 days ago. Oh, you talking about when they were spraying off that chopper? People saying that about Rucker, never been in a big riot. You got to reposition so you don't get trapped against a wall the other side of your people. Correct. He got a Purple City chain, not Dipset. Whatever the case, nothing that he did, it never changed his position. Jim continued to be a rap star, continued to create, continued to build a plethora of hits. I don't know. Jim Jones just somebody that hip hop always tried to destroy for some reason and shit. Straight up. Clevo, that's what I'm trying to tell him. Anton said Jim is an entertainer. He said Jim did not run like Cameron. He fought. Freddie Gibbs not tough either. These damn rappers. Somebody from Gary, Indiana, hit me up. Told me he used to be good friends with Freddie Gibbs. I know this guy. This guy that hit me up for about 10, 11 years and shit. He told me he know Freddie Gibbs. He was like, man, the nigga rap his ass off, but he kind of got the world tricked. We gonna find out now. Jim got some amazing upper body strength. I seen his rope game in the gym. He be in the gym. A motherfucker that's in the gym can get you up off their ass, mano a mano and shit. They should. Jim be squatting and all kind of shit. I was just talking about the boy that said THRU Live got 2 dipshit chains. That's false. She got a Purple City chain. You don't get no credit for that shit, man. You took a chain. Who takes chains? Niggas that can't buy one, or niggas that can't, yeah, niggas who not in a position to buy one. Who cares who took a fucking chain? You're a thief. You took a chain, you're a goddamn thief. Buy one. Hustle TV said Gibbs needs some get back. Jim gets a bad rep due to the gang affiliation. THRU Life was young. We all been young and dumb. Yeah, let's write it off to that. My man said THRU Life exposed him. When you say something like that, how about this? How about this? How about THRU Life wanted to do violence? He wanted to do something violent. He wanted to engage in violence. Jim wanted to be an entertainer. And now in 2021, Jim Jones is a relevant, pertinent entertainer. And THRU Life ain't even here no more. We don't know what's going on with THRU Life. THRU Life came home and he just kind of, same situation as Bobby Shmurda, man. What have you done for me lately? Can we get a song or something? If not, move around. Move around. He said, say whatever right now. Gibbs got to hold the L. Snowman Ben said Freddie was scissor off. Funding the dribble. Duran, I appreciate your super chat. Good afternoon to you, man. I got a dope-ass video being uploaded. Shout out to Fleonitis from Queens. Why these senior citizen rappers fighting in public? They need to chill. That's something that somebody raised that question, right? This is what it is with black men. If you black, if a man's black and somebody says something, oh, I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna do this, and the person walks through the room or walks by, a black man gonna say something. Black man gonna say, hey, there that nigga is right there. A 60-year-old black man gonna say, hey, there go that nigga is. He said he was gonna kick my head right there. A black man gonna say something. They seen each other. You had one guy, Gibbs and his crew coming in, Jim Jones and his squad leaving. Hey man, didn't you say something about me? Motherfucker gonna say something. Didn't you say something about me? Okay, next step. Chris, what up? We can't help it. We have to address the tension in the air. Yeah, that's black man shit. He said they pick and choose who to be tough with. I don't have no rebuttal to that. Jim Jones too old to be fighting. He might be too old to be starting a fight. But all of that too old to be fighting, if you get in a situation, you better try to get somebody up off your ass, man. Period. He said, imagine Clint Black fighting George Strait for the king of country music. They said Jim Jones is almost 50 years old. Freddie Gibbs, who was getting gorilla with DJ Academics. Gibbs, you got to say something, my nigga. If he don't say nothing, Gibbs is DJ Academics is gonna wipe his feet on him because he just said he knew where DJ Academics was at, and I could pull up on you, and I should have pulled up on you, and I could have clapped you, and they would have let me clap you. You said all of this, and now motherfucking put their hands on you. Ooh, yeah. Witnesses said that's what it was. A pit bull shake, said he. He said Jim is very selective, which makes Shooter and the homies very protective. Them niggas is big. I seen them niggas in Miami once. Jim was the littlest one. Everybody around him was big. Looked like they was out on parole. For real. You got to check people these days or they paint a different image of you on the internet. Gibbs better hit the gym. I advise everybody to hit the gym. Not unless you want a man putting his hands on you and you can't get him off you. That Lobby Boys album got more sales as of last night. Jim, the only reason anybody is even interested in that. You see Maine trying to piggyback him. You see him trying to piggyback him, right? He said Mel Matrix brother's a big guy. Raw Murder. I seen them niggas together. Them niggas is big. Them some big niggas. Yeah. When I first seen 6ix9ine and I seen the niggas around him, I'm like, these niggas look familiar. Why do I know these niggas? Why do these niggas look familiar? A lot of them was Jimmy's Goonies. He said, bro, we are all from the lobbies. I'm not. Jim only treats it like a hobby. I ain't from the lobby. He said, growing up in New York, if you're talking crazy and I see you, we got to get it in. Freddie Gibbs gonna have to do him some hiring. He gonna have to do him some hiring. He is. They whooped his security. His security's no more good. Shout out to somebody told me that Five God got shot. I hope he's okay and shit. Five God is a hip hop artist that you see running with Hassan Campbell. He often promotes his music. He said they slapped the security guard too. They didn't slap the security guard. They knocked him down. Then they put feet on him. Man, if you get your ass whooped and your security get whooped, security deserve to get something done to him. Hey, yo, if you my security and we both get whooped, as soon as them niggas leave, I'm busting your head. I'm busting your fucking head. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, soon as them niggas leave, man, I'm busting your fucking head. I ain't lying. He said security got to get violated. ASAP. ASAP, nigga, you been cheating me out my money. I've been paying you to protect me, and you done just got whooped in front of me. As soon as they knocked him down and shit, Gibbs should have went to kicking him. Man, get your motherfucking ass up. He said security get jumped all the time. They be outnumbered. Haitian Jack said, man, he said, Jamil, security don't do no good, man, when guys like me come around. He said, Haitian Jack said this. He said, most of the time, security is just there to keep people in a straight line and shit like that, to keep people from shoving and shit like that. The security ain't there to protect your life. I believe Jack. He said it. He said, man, them security guards, he said, them niggas at the tunnel, they didn't want no parts of me, man. But motherfucker know you gonna shoot, they worried about their own life. Oh, shit. They worried about their own life. I remember when you told the story of Frenchie dunking the fade with in Miami with Jimmy. All of them Goonie niggas that just gripped up Freddie Gibbs, they was there. They was there. They was in Miami. Does this hurt Freddie Gibbs in any way? He's about to be mainstream popular. I think it hurts. I think it hurts because of the disposition that he gives off and shit. Like, he called himself Gangsta Gibbs. Cassidy ducked that Jimmy smoke too. Arab said, I'll fight him. Austerity, that's of a stern demeanor. I see you. I see you still got the vocab. Shout out to you. Gibbs making Gary look soft. Is Gibbs even signed to a label? You don't got to be signed to a label these days. You don't. You don't have to be signed to a label. Not to thrive in this business. I was just talking to somebody about being on a label. A label actually hinders your fucking growth. They be telling you when you could drop. Don't you see all these niggas complaining? Rowdy Rebel complaining. Bobby Shmurda complaining. Meek Mill niggas be complaining and shit. He said Gibbs makes great music and won't affect them. The Goonies look like the Monstars from Space Jam. Yeah, they some big niggas. Y'all share this live. It's only almost 1,000 people here. Five God good, Gully. No doubt, no doubt. If he got jumped, I don't see how that would hurt him. Nah, you know, if he got rolled on, anybody could get rolled on. It won't damage him or nothing like that. But I do believe he in a situation where he might want to see Jim again and shit. It said one of Jim's people punched him. And then Jim, finished him off. I got a fire-ass interview upload, man, for y'all. Let me see how much left on it. It's fire. Leonidas, Queens. Talk about a lot of street shit. Talk about Sherm the Worm. Talked about Freaky Ty. Talk about Ty from Queens. Talk about Maserati Fox. This is going to be a good one. Shout out to everybody that's fucking with the podcast. The podcast is banging, and I enjoy it. I think I'm gonna be around. I'm about to start applying pressure. As a matter of fact, these people that you see at the top of the podcast game, Mal Roy, Joe Buttons, $1 million worth of game. All the Gangster Chronicles. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Y'all know I'm on my way. I'm coming. Straight up. I got 9 episodes on my podcast. I got 9 episodes. You can check me out on Apple, Spreaker, Deezer, Amazon Music. I'm on all the platforms. She said, when is the 4th episode dropping? Man, I got 9. Big Neff, correct. Make sure y'all check out the piece I did about Allen Iverson versus Russell Westbrook. It's fire. It's fire. The Dribble Podcast. Look up Gully TV presents The Dribble. And feast. Feast. Straight up. Johnny Mac, my man. I got that's one of my next guests that's gonna be on the podcast. Johnny Mac, Philly First 48. Shout out to Philly. Johnny Mac got things in the choke down there. Murder Unit for the Dribble Podcast. Nah, man, I'm gonna try to push that to y'all around Christmas for real. He says 700, it's 900, and only 150 likes. It's almost 1,000 people here. Like the video, man. Yeah, Mac, we probably do that today. Shout out to Bink the Monster. Dope hip-hop producer from Norfolk, Virginia. I just found out he was from Norfolk. We had a dope-ass conversation. Know some of the same people. He on his way. And make sure y'all grab my book. Any more DC documentaries on the podcast. All of this, I know I've been flashing this for a year. I was waiting. I just is so powerful. I know I've been flashing this over and over. It's so powerful. I got an episode about DC coming to the podcast. I'm gonna let my nuts hang. I'm telling you. Apparently, Gibbs' brother is assistant district attorney. I won't be surprised if his brother pull out Jim Jones' paperwork. I don't know about that. Boom, boom. He said all Jim dudes look like NFL linebackers. They really do. Have you ever seen them? I just said Jim is like the littlest one. The rest of them niggas big as fuck. Look like they just came home. Steph Curry was balling last night. Steph Curry broke the record. I'm going to rap about that on my sports channel. I will say this. Steph Curry is the greatest, I guess, three-point shooter of all time. I'm taking Larry Bird to go toe-to-toe with him. Larry Bird goes toe-to-toe with him, man. They, last night they kept showing, shout out to Lonnie Baxter from the University of Maryland. He just inboxed me Juan Dixon's phone number. Shout out to Juan Dixon. Juan, I'm going to call you in about an hour. Shout out to Juan Dixon, NCAA champion with Lonnie Baxter at the University of Maryland, man. I'm all in that basketball thing. Larry Bird. I seen Larry Bird do too much. Steph Curry's a three-point shooting motherfucker. I believe he put emphasis on shooting threes and burying people from three. That wasn't Larry Bird's game. Larry Bird was just trying to win games, and he was trying to bust your ass from anywhere. Larry Bird shot jump shots over the back of the backboard. Larry Bird shot balls going out of bounds. Grab it right before it go out of bounds. Throw that shit up. Go over the backboard. Splash. I seen him do too much. I seen Larry Bird hit half court shots. I seen him hit full court shots. I know that he led the league in free throw percentage at a point in time, maybe 91%, something like that. But he said best white player ever. And Pistol Pete. I ain't gonna kick Pete out, man, because of all of Pete's accomplishments, man. I fuck with Pistol Pete. I like what he brought to the game. I liked it, Chris Mullin, a little bit more. The real Mikey D, straight from Queens, New York. I appreciate you. Appreciate your super chat. He said Curry is the Chuck God. Miller and Bird is pure shooters. I think that I seen Bird hit niggas with either hand. I never seen Steph Curry hit. Bird hit motherfuckers with, I'm going to shoot this whole game left-handed. Best three, in my opinion, was Larry Legend. You think Klay Thompson ends up at number 2 right behind Steph? That's all the guys doing in the league now is shooting threes. That record is for anybody who going to get out there with the green light. That's it. Wasn't no coaches telling him he was taking a bad shot. Bird can go shot for shot with Curry. I believe so, too. Reggie Miller was thorough, too. He said Reggie is better than Steph, too, in tight positions. Reggie is taller. I can't stick nobody on. I seen Reggie do some shit. I seen Reggie Miller do some shit. I seen Ray Allen do some shit. I think that he got the 3-point record. I can't say that he's a better shooter than Ray Allen. I can't say it. I really can't say he's a better shooter than Larry Bird. I can't say it. Freddie Gibbs said his dad was a cop in the 80s. He said Bird was the most hated killer. Bird was the coldest. He said, what did Jimmy do? Allegedly, Jimmy went to confront him. An argument ensued, and one of the Goonies slid Gibbs, at which point, allegedly, Jim jumped on his ass. He said he won a 3-point contest with his jacket on. That's fire alone. I told people that. He never even took off his warm-up. Yeah. He said, I think Steph the best 3-point shooter off the dribble. His 3-point shooting is just crazy, man. Like, that shit's going in probably 8 out of 10 times. I just seen a video on Instagram. I didn't watch it, but it said he hit 110 straight or 103 straight three-pointers. It was 100 and something. That's just crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But anointing him the greatest shooter of all time, he anointed himself. He broke the three-point record, but for him to anoint himself the greatest shooter of all time, can't nobody say he can't do that. But you have Larry Bird. He said it was 140 in a row. That's crazy. Gibbs said that on Joe Budden podcast. Flick of the wrist. Yeah, it's muscle memory, man. You got to try to learn how to shoot the exact same jump shot. Boom. I just knocked this down. My next jumper got to be exactly like the knockdown. It's muscle memory. He said, y'all lost y'all damn mind the day after he broke the record. Larry. Yeah, I got Larry Bird better than him. I got Larry Bird better than Steph Curry. Oh, and if you listen to my podcast, I did a comparison between Steph Curry and Magic Johnson and Allen Iverson and Russell Westbrook. Right? Magic against Steph. From a point guard perspective, Magic's the king of all the point guards. Steph shoots so much it's almost like he's not even a point. Curry's handle combined with his shooting ability makes him much different than the other great shooters of all time. Steph has a great basketball IQ. He said Bird better, but Curry the better shooter. And my man says Zeke is better than Magic. No, he ain't. Let's end this right now. If I'm building a dream team, let's just say Isaiah made the dream team. Let's say Isaiah Thomas made the dream team, right? He wasn't going to start. He wasn't even going to start. He was going to be on the bench. Same place John Stockton was. On that fucking bench, right? Hey, yo. He was going to be on that bench riding that fucking pine, yo. Straight up. Same with Steph Curry. Steph was going to sit on that fucking bench, yo. Steph was going to sit on that bench. And finally, in totality, I don't think Michael Jordan would have let him do all this shit that he doing. All of this shit that he said, yeah, Gully, I'm taking Bird. He's 6'9", all day long. All of this shit that Steph Curry doing, Michael Jordan, you would have had to kill him out there. Man, that nigga would have been jumping. The motherfucker would have come to set a pick. Michael Jordan jumps over the pick. I can see him. I can see this nigga leapfrogging the motherfucker to set the pick. Mike wasn't going for it, man. If you seen Michael Jordan play basketball, he just wasn't going for it. He wasn't going for it. Shout out to Baby Bob, Trench Baby in the building. He wasn't going for it, man. He wasn't. And if you don't believe me, go look at the game with the Knicks. Go look at the game with the Knicks. The Knicks had the Bulls beat a couple times. Charles Smith couldn't get a shot off. Michael Jordan wouldn't let him. In the paint. All he had to do was just lay it up. Charles Smith, like 6'10". All he had to do was just lay it up, dunk it. Man, that nigga couldn't get that ball out of his lap. Jordan wouldn't let him. Man. Jordan put clamps on his ass. He did the same thing to Karl Malone. They had the game won. Motherfucker threw the ball to Karl Malone in the paint. Mike crept around his ass and stole that shit. He just wasn't going for it, man. Like, you would have had to seen it, man. Like, you'd have had to seen it. Magic was more famous. Isaiah was a better point guard. You out your goddamn mind. You out your goddamn mind, man. You out your mind. Isaiah ain't never beat Bird and them in the Garden. Bird steals the ball. Who he stole it from? He stole it from Zeke. He stole the fucking ball from Zeke. Isaiah and them ain't win nothing in no Boston Garden. Ain't nobody win nothing up there but Magic Johnson. When you come up in here, man, don't come with no Magic Johnson rebuttals. You can't win. You can't win. He said when Mike was on defense, it wasn't no switching. Your man was your man. That's that shit right there. That's what I mean. I said if they came to set a screen, Michael Jordan leapfrogged the motherfucker setting the pick. He said, Gully, they was running through the picks back then. This is what I'm telling them. Jordan wasn't going for it, yo. Jordan wasn't going for it, man, from Isaiah. Jordan wasn't going for it from after a while, he just killed them all. Only one he didn't kill was he killed Magic in the finals, 91. That was my team and shit. I personally think Magic was already sick. But Jordan ain't never do nothing to Larry Bird, y'all. He didn't. He had 63 points in the Boston Garden. They lost. He said, give Zeke James Worthy. Nah, man, he got Mark Aguirre. Mark Aguirre and Adrian Dantley, they are equivalent to James Worthy. Mark Aguirre was a goddamn fool. Straight up. Anyway, off of that, make sure y'all subscribe to my sports channel. We just cracked 1,000 people. Make sure y'all like the video. Subscribe to my sports channel, man. Gully TV Sports. Word. Freddie Gibbs. I don't know what's his next move. I don't. And Jim be everywhere. Jim be at all the events. He do. Straight up. He said Aguirre was old when he got to Detroit. If he was old, why didn't Detroit win no title till he got there? Why didn't they win any titles until he got there if he was old? You got to know what you're talking about, man. You come in here with the basketball shit. Jordan's teammates were trash when he played Bird. I can't argue that. I can't argue that. Jordan didn't get no help for real until Pippen came. When he got there, Orlando Woolridge was there briefly. He left. Oakley was there. Oakley wasn't no offensive killer or nothing like that. He get your rebounds. He beat a nigga up. Hey, Big Neff, man, you better chill, man, with my Lakers, man. Kevin McHale was a beast. Y'all done turned my live stream into some basketball shit, but that's cool. I got a basketball platform. It's called it's called Gully TV Sports. Boom. He says Zeke beat them all. He said all Jordan had was Brad Sellers and Dave Corzine. Thoughts on the Lakers wanting to move Westbrook? I'm thinking that it's a rumor. I hope that it's just a rumor. And if they do move him, it's because they can get the most for him. They can get a lot for him without damaging the team. We got overkill offense. We got to stop people from scoring. Zeke beat Bird, Magic, and Jordan. He did after we whooped his ass for like 10 years. Magic Johnson came to the NBA and won a title. Let's stop this madness. Magic Johnson won a title in 1979, beat the great Larry Bird, the Indiana State Sycamores. Came to the NBA, 1980. Played in the NBA Finals against Dr. J. Right? He started center. A rookie. He started center. 42 points. Finals MVP. Stop playing. That's just not going to happen. Do y'all see somebody coming out of college or coming out of the D League and winning a title? It's just not going to happen. He said, remember the Barcelona team? Yeah, I remember the Barcelona team. Yeah, I remember. He said Charles Oakley should have been Gibbs security. Magic won with Norm Nixon, Cornbread, Silk, and Ream. Oh, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got to say this, and I'm gone, right? Because this is going to end up on my sports platform, but I'm going to say this in closing. I didn't know about the nigga Cedric Cornbread Maxwell. I didn't know he was the shit for Boston until Larry came. Y'all ain't tell me this. Y'all ain't. when I was growing up, for some reason, we always associated the Boston Celtics with a white team, like with white people. It was a whole bunch of niggas on that team. There was a whole bunch of niggas on that team. I think maybe only the starting five. The starting five wasn't even all white. But for whatever reason, we associated the Boston Celtics with white people. That nigga Cornbread was like that. That nigga Cornbread was like that, yo. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm talking about. Check this out. I just listened to a video of Cornbread talking. He said when they drafted Larry Bird, he was like, man, Cornbread said before Larry Bird battled anybody, he said when he came to the NBA, before he battled Magic, before he battled Isaiah Jordan, the nigga had to battle me in practice. He said, you already know it was me and you in practice. I said, I like that shit. This the shit that we want to know. He said, Cornbread is like Draymond Green. Man, I seen Cornbread choke a motherfucking fan. When Larry Bird got there, they told him, Cornbread, we know you are offensive guy. We know you get 19 a game. Larry Bird is here now. Who you think gonna be defending the other team's toughest player? He like, who? You motherfucker. From here on out, that's your job. Whenever we play against a killer, you got to D him up. You know why? Because they didn't want Larry doing it. Man, we can't have one of these George Gervin niggas fuck Larry confidence. We can't have this nigga playing no defense. Man, he's 6'9". He gonna have to stick somebody like Iceman or one of them niggas. No. No. What you gonna do is, Cornbread, every night, Michael Jordan, Bernard King, whoever the killer, Mark Aguirre, Rolando Blackman, Terry Cummins, you got him. Get ready. I said, damn. He said, Boston had some killers on that team. I ain't know they had all them black. I had to do my homework. There's a whole bunch of black people on the Boston Celtics. Good, nice. Like I said, the dude Cornbread, Cedric Maxwell, number 31. Oh, man. Robert Parrish, man, went to an independent college called Centenary. Robert Parrish was a big part of the Boston Celtics becoming who they became. I'm going too far because I was saving this for my sports channel. I'm going to get up out of here. Shout out to Cornbread Maxwell. Juan Dixon. I'm about to call you, my nigga. What's my man? Lonnie Baxter. I appreciate you, man. You always come through in the clutch. He said, do y'all know that they told Robert Parrish when he got to the Celtics, they pretty much had a bunch of scores and shit. They said, what we want you to do is start running. Robert Parrish became the running center. The big man normally the last motherfucker coming up court. Shit like that. Robert Parrish was instructed to run. We gonna get you the ball, man. If you go look at his old highlights, when they took off, Parrish used to be on the wing and shit. Straight up. Would you interview Eric Bartley and Omar Cook? St. John's, absolutely. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I seen it's a video out of Bill Laimbeer. He fucked Larry Bird one time. He fucked him up one time, right? Robert Parrish punched that nigga all in his I'm gone, man. I'm gone. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. I appreciate the super chatters that came through. He said run rim to rim. Yeah, that's the chief, Robert Parrish. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Gully TV 1. I'm tweeting again. My Twitter is popping. Gully TV 1. It's popping. I got a video uploading for y'all. I'll probably be up there in like 5 minutes. Share it. And I'm out of here. Peace.